and gentlemen, we are back. We have a new club. We have been approached by this team, Tidham Road FC. And ladies and gentlemen, Tidham Road FC, they are offering us £750 a week. Again, that is like half, nearly just under half of what we was getting at Persik Kediri. There you can see, ladies and gentlemen, they want us to work within the budget. The National Football League, they're not judging us, and then they want us to continue remaining in the league. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to come back very soon once we've taken over. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You can see we are in control of Tidham Road FC, playing in the Indian National Football League. Yes, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we have moved over, so not too far from Indonesia. I believe India and Indonesia shouldn't be that far. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Did get a little bit excited, ladies and gentlemen. We have played our first game of the season. Well, taking control of them, should I say. Let's have a look at the squad, ladies and gentlemen. One thing I can say about this squad, they have two good strikers. The rest is a bit hit and miss. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have gone back to our 4-2-4 formation. That is the formation that we are playing. Again, the same formation that we played against when we was taking control of Persik Kediri. Again, my thinking of being in this league, should I say, is I wanted to try something completely new, and I think it makes a lot more sense me moving from Indonesia to India. Again, it's not that far, and again, I'm not sure if I'm really ready to come out of the wilderness and, you know, go into the big league, which is the European League. And again, it does get a bit nervous when you are getting to that European League, and you know, I'm still quite young and I'm still learning, so why not just work around Southeastern Asia. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a look at the tactics. Let's look at the schedule so far. I'll just run you through the season so far. You can have a look and see they did not start the season good whatsoever. A lot of draws and losses. You can see that. But ladies and gentlemen, can you believe it? We played first place and we won 4-2. We were 2-0 up, ladies and gentlemen, in the first half. They managed to come back with 2 extra goals quickly, and then you can see we managed to win. That's a very, very big 3 points for us. You can see Odogwu with the goal, Torif with 2 goals, and Rahim Ali with the 4th one. If we have a look at the National League, it's very difficult because Arrows, for some weird reasons, they're exempt from relegation, which I'm not too sure why. So when we won that game against Kerala, again, that pushed us up to 11th place, but only 1 point away from Aizawl FC. So again, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play the last 2 games of the season, and I'm going to keep quiet. We're going to get straight into today's game. Right, so let's get straight into it. We do have some suspensions, so we're just going to have to deal with it. It's a very difficult, not much quality in the midfield, so that's why, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, we've gone with the normal wing play that we was playing when we was with Persik Kediri. But one thing I can say here, ladies and gentlemen, we have good strikers that can finish. So that's always a plus if we can work with the midfield and the defense and the keeper. So that's a lot to work with. I think that we can do a decent season, but as well, financially, we're not doing that great. But what we're going to do is just finish off the 2 games of the season, and then we're going to go from there. So again, I've put myself in a very, very difficult predicament, because what's happened now, ladies and gentlemen, is that there's a possibility we could get relegated, which then means that we could get sacked. Now, being sacked in Football Manager, I'm not too sure if that's going to do anything with your reputation. I would assume it should, and it would, but there's not really much we can do with that. But let's see what we can do today. We are playing Chennai City, and that's a big result. If we do win this game, we can bring them back maybe into that. So just a header, it's just gone over the bar. You're not going to see much good football. You're going to see a lot of long balls. But one thing I say, ladies and gentlemen, I think if we can feed our strikers, we're always in for a good one. But we need to just make sure that we do our job. And DFC, I'm not sure who. Okay, DFC, they're playing Kerala FC. We need to make sure that they lose, so then we can push them even further into what we are doing. Let's have a look at the instructions. So for 31 minutes have gone. Nothing has happened so far. So let's see what we can do. You know what? Let's go positive. Right. They have a throw. Lewis, and Singh tries to tackle them. But you're going to see a lot of poor defending probably. But we have some tool players. I'm hoping, if we do push them to go wide, then it shouldn't make much of a difference. We should hopefully be able to deal with it. But so far, they are passing the ball about. But yeah, long shot. Luckily for us, we do manage to get rid of that. They're still on the ball. And that's the last of the highlight. Again, if we can get a draw, that's not bad. But we're definitely looking at at a win. I think let's demand more. It's been about 40 minutes, and so far we haven't had no highlights for ourselves so far. But we go into half time, 0-0, ladies and gentlemen. And I guess we can regroup together and hopefully, do something. Again, like I said, there hasn't really been much. It's a bit of a difficult game because we do have players missing from suspension. So that's always going to be difficult. For now, let's work ball into box. Let's get shorter and a standard tempo, run at defense. And let's see how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. So far, Ketkar's not having the best of games, 6.3. Toriev, again, is not having the best of games. And we have not had not one highlight in this game. I'm hoping that's going to change, but if you're looking at anybody to score, it is going to be them. Jayam with the ball. Lewis into Messiah, and it's a long shot, and there we go. Only what we deserve, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't been in this game whatsoever. We're going to have to make some sort of changes. Sin's going to come on, and yeah, that doesn't help us at all. But again, if Karela can do us a favour. All right, Toriev with the free kick is bent in. There we go. Akobir Toriev again with the strike, the Uzbek striker. He does it again, and wow, a free kick. We're game on into this game. Again, this is what we spoke about. Our strikers and DCFC are winning. That's not what we want. Oh, but look, Kerala have just equalized again. It's 2-2. From what I can see, we're pushing them back. If we can get a goal, that would be great. And you can say, you know what, that goes from a set piece, so I'm not going to complain at all. But definitely, this is what we want for sure. And we have to look at other teams as well. So far, so good. We're hanging on here, 1-1 so far. Again, like I said, if we can improve the midfield, I think we can definitely do a job 100%. But so far, we've got 10 minutes plus stoppage time. Can we maybe get something out of this game? Maybe snatch a late winner. That would be good. Let's do a substitution here. But again, I'm not going to complain if we can share the points. We haven't really done much. But it's a goal kick for us. It's a long ball over. I'm not sure what we did there. Oh, we've put ourselves in a dangerous position. You know what? You have to do that. He's got himself sent off as a professional foul. Let's hope. Now, we need to hope that this is gone in our favour. Okay, we've got somebody sent off. There's nothing we can do there. But hopefully, that red card will pay off. Might sound a bit silly to say, but definitely we need to see if it pays off. Because again, ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, they were going to score that goal. Without a doubt. So let's hope that there's no highlight for the... Oh gosh, there is a highlight for this free kick. Right, that's on the free kick. He does whip it in. It's a great save, and it's a great block here by our players, putting their body on the line. And again, this point could be very important, but we do have to defend this corner. The corner comes in, we header it out. Wolek with the strike, hits the post again, and we manage to get the ball out. Again, very, very nervous, but listen, we're doing what we need to do. And at the end of the day, I'm not sure why they're showing the highlight again. Does this mean that we're going to have a goal conceded? Sin crosses the ball in, gets headed out. Rodriguez is on the ball. Jayan with the ball is whipped in again. And there we go for a goal kick. Going to have to go cautious. Right, we've got 2 minutes plus stoppage time. And hopefully there's not going to be a lot of time on here. 5 minutes. Not sure where that's come from. And yes, Kerala are winning 3-2. That does us a good justice here. We'll be in the same points. So it's very doable for us to move out of the relegation zone again. Arrows, I'm not sure why they're exempt from relegation. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've definitely done that today. Tidham Road FC. We were unlucky today, maybe you would say that, but we needed that points. We needed that at the end of the day. But we have another suspension, so discipline is not good in the team. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second game of the season. Again, the final game of the season, and ladies and gentlemen, we could get relegated with the team. Yes, remember, we've only played 3 games so far. We've been undefeated in 2. Can we do it today? We are playing the bottom team, Arrows, and ladies and gentlemen, we're at home, so we're hoping that we're going to be able to do the job today, and you'll be able to see what we can do. Right, so we're playing our 4-2-4. We have Chowdhury in goal. We have Nagram, Chowdhury, Khan, and then we have Cabra. In the midfield, we have Sin and Ray, and we have Ketkar, Ali, Odogwu, and Torev up front. Torev and Odogwu, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to look at them because I must say the partnership of them is really good. And that's one thing that we can try and work on. We have, again, like I said, we have we have good strikers, which is always a good thing. So now what we have to do is just work on the midfield and the defense. And I think we've got a decent squad. Again, Tidham Road FC were predicted to finish about mid-table, which is about 10th, I believe it is, or 6th. But unfortunately, they find themselves in the bottom half of the table. And again, that's the reason why their manager got sacked. We're in here to do a job and hopefully see what we can do next season. Again, you are probably going to say that this is probably a step down from Kediri, considering how we did, and also considering also the season we had and the players. But I just thought, you know what, let's move around. The whole thing about the Journeyman is about journeying around the world. And again, it makes sense to kind of go into, somewhere a bit closer. And I think Indonesia and India are not that far away. Right, we got Ray with the free kick so far. He takes it just past the top bar. Again, I think he could have bended it onto that right-hand side. And yeah, let's see, so far, not a bad start. We've had 3 shots, 1 on target. At the moment, we've moved up to 9th. There's goes straight to our goalkeeper, Chowdhury. Let's see what he can do. Long ball over to our strikers. Ogwush heads it over. Ray heads it in again to the alley. Plays a great ball into Torev. Torev, can he find someone? He plays it into Odogwu. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We talk about the strikers. And again, you can see the link-up play between Torev and Odogwu. And again, this is a good partnership that we're going to have to build the team around next season. It's always good when you have 2 good strikers who score goals. So again, that's always going to be a good thing. And there we have Ketkar on the ball. Let's see if we can find someone within that box. Just cross it in. Nope. Turns in and plays it into Sin. He nearly just gets dispossessed. It's a great ball over Ali. There we have it. Rahim Ali. He's playing as the wide target man. Something I didn't tell you, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing a wide target man because he can header. Also, as well, he can, he's got jumping reach. He's quite tall. And that's exactly what we're going to be using. And it does help us in this formation. Again, a different role that I don't normally use. But we see ourselves 2-0 up in the 28th minute, ladies and gentlemen. Again, there ain't much maneuvering we can do within the wage budget. So we have to really see. Right, they've got on the ball, and there we have it, 2-1. Very, very easy in that defense for them to get past our players and score that goal. They haven't done anything besides that, and we've just made things a little bit nervous for ourselves. Now, let's see how we will do under pressure now. 2-1, just before halftime. You don't want to concede that kind of close to it. About 12 minutes plus stoppage time, and I think we can nicely cruise away from this game, ladies and gentlemen. We can definitely do substitutions because we've won the game. We have avoided relegation again, and we've pushed up the table to 9th place. When obviously I've taken over again, it's a different one now, ladies and gentlemen. We have been undefeated since we've taken over. Let's see if we can carry that on to next season. Right, we've got a last-minute free kick on the left-hand side. Let's see if we can score this goal. Right, Sid with the free kick. Let's see where he's going to aim. He's aiming to that back post. A lot of ricochets. and Sin knocks it out for a goal kick. Last minute highlight for them. Oh, that's an easy ball. That's an easy ball. But we managed to read that perfectly well. We've got a few seconds until the ending of the game. Let's see now what they're going to do. Ooh, a bit too easy to get past our players a bit, I must say. But we are keeping tight to them. We push them back. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, will obviously be my first time managing in India. Again, it's something different, man. I definitely want to experience these types of leagues that I don't normally manage in. And then after that, we can start talking about going into Europe and everything else. I hope that doesn't bore anybody, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's just get into these areas that we're not used to managing in, and then obviously I think when it gets to that time that we're making a name for ourselves, then I think we can push on. Right now, we haven't made much of a name, especially within outside Europe. I think definitely in Asia, we're definitely crawling up there, and everyone's getting to know who we are and who I am, should I say, definitely as a manager. But let's see what we can do with Tidham Road FC next season. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We have avoided relegation in the last game of the season. We have went undefeated since we've taken over. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be all today. Don't forget that next season we will be taking control again of Tidham Road FC. Let's see what we can do next season. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I am Football Manager Maniac. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Hit the thumbs up notification bell. Hit the comments below. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, do you think this is a step down? Do you think it's a step up? Be very honest, I don't mind about that. Let me know what you think about taking over this team, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll see you next time in the new season. Thank you very much and take care.